17 and we are going to drop it off in the worst driving condition. It's not raining per se, but a little slippery. So wish us luck. We are driving hands-free, I assure you, and Sylvia's watching the GPS, so this is safe. Sylvia had a note to tell you, and I love you all so much, and I'm going to let Sylvia tell you.
Okay, Stacy, you're going to exit 284A in 0.5 miles.
Okay, thank you.
So Stacy and I were talking about the ideas that we've had over the weekend, and she shared hers with me, and I'll let her share that one herself. But her idea is quite similar to mine, and that is that, so we're going to downtown Norfolk, so it's 264 West, which is exit 284A. Got it. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm
Very
just
good.
really emotional, everybody.
So, the word that's been going through my mind since we all started working together is the word team. Because that's what we are. We are a team. And Stacey and I are the co-directors and co-producers, and we know that I couldn't have done this without Stacey, and Stacey couldn't have done this without me. And we could not have done this without every single one of you. Every single one. Every single member of our team contributed something significant to this project. It's true.
I'm so fucking glad it's over.
We are a collaborative group of amazingly talented individuals who have a lot to offer and brought all those offerings.
Y'all brought the dynamite
to this project. All right, we're going to exit 11B, which is Brambleton Avenue, in 3.5 miles.
Here we go. God, it's terrible weather.
It's quite misty. We'll be here in about 8 minutes, which means our estimated time of arrival is 6:28.
Tell them about the film. It's
Tell them about
beautiful.
the way.
The film. We got to see it right as we were leaving.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Oh my gosh. I think everybody's going to be so proud of everything that happened and everything that went through this. And, oh,
Yeah,
I can't even begin to say thank you to you. I'm writing an email.
It's a beautiful film, and every single person is represented. And we watched it in my kitchen.
With
And
the kids. With
yes.
my kids, our kids.
All the kids, except for a couple.
Except for
we
you.
each had one missing. And even my son Elias smirked when he saw his handiwork on the package that Cynthia delivers, because he made the label that said Frank McMander. And when it slaps down on the floor, there's a scene where
Raps.
Colette slaps it down on the floor, and we see it.
Elements are solid.
Our elements are solid.
Our sound is solid.
Our sound is solid. So I'll tell you one little sound story. I have a neighbor. He does sound. He's a professional. He's very good. And he said, you can get me a rough cut and I'll just go through it and kind of clean up the sound. And I thought, okay, that sounds good. But he, like us, is quite detail oriented. So he did a little bit more than clean up the sound.
Yeah, just a little bit.
He added the sound of flipping pages in the scene where I'm in the window.
Sylvie did a freaking voiceover
And
in
I
the
did a
last,
voiceover.
like the 11th hour. Sylvie ran across the street, went to a studio, did a voiceover piece,
It's
came
true.
back.
I texted him and I said, are you almost to a stopping point? You know, very kindly, very gently, we need it now, darling. And
I'm like, Sylvia, we gotta push Trent, we gotta go.
he said 10 minutes, and then he called me and said, can you come over and do a quick voiceover and then I'll give it to you? And I said, yes. And he said, I just want to get the last line. It's a little muffled over the ocean. It's a little muffled by the ocean, the bay sounds. So I went over to the studio and I said the line. He had me watch it so that I could say it in the same way so that it would sync up. And then he said, say it 3 times. And so I said it 3 times. We're exiting 11B in 0.8 miles.
So I can't think. I know it's Norfolk where I
okay.
live,
No need to
but
think.
I just can't.
No need to think when there is GPS.
I love it because I'm like doing paperwork on the floor. I think at that point, just going crazy over release forms and making sure all of our paperwork is, like ready to go. Sylvie's like, I think you had just got in like pretty.
I took a shower.
Oh, you were still in you were still in a robe. Sylvia's walking a robe and like towel head, and then she leans over, and this is a short robe, y'all. She leans over and she goes, "I'm gonna go do a voiceover real quick, and I'll be right back." And I'm like, "Wow, that's incredible. Okay, have fun."
11B right here, Brambleton Avenue.
Go have fun with that.
So of course,
gonna go to Norfolk.
The artist, sound editor, Trent, knew that line was really important, and so it had to be clear and crisp.
It's breathtaking.
And we still got the sound of the water. So that was lovely.
And editors, Mia and Zoe. I'm not going to be able to call out everybody because we're getting near, but Mia and Zoe.
Move out of this turn-only lane when you can, and then you'll go
Mia and Zoe.
0.7 miles to Church Street, right on Church Street. Mia and Zoe were incredible.
Mia is the calmest person I know.
She's very calm, and it's nice to have that calm energy because I was very aware of how I would ask her a question. Of course, I didn't want to startle her. And
I was very intense when I talked to Mia the first time. I'm like, you have a lot to do.
Yeah. And she knows. She knows there's a lot to do. She was very efficient.
Y'all, we rendered in what, 6-7 minutes?
She has a great piece of equipment. She knows how to use it. She's very handy with her software. 0.3 miles to Church Street.
I've heard teams of rendering for hours and like
that was
stops in between.
A common nightmare that I heard that I was concerned
I had people
about.
telling me render at 12 and I'm like, are you crazy?
Yeah. Well,
that's not gonna happen. And the girls nailed it. They said they would be done at 6. I said, well, as close to 3 as you can get. We didn't have an SD card to save the shit at the last minute. The flash drive, I went to Rite Aid. They're freaking expensive. Y'all are all welcome.
Oh.
Nick and I went. It was very stressful in the rain. It had just been pouring down. And I'm like, I don't know which one to buy. I don't know what to do.
400 feet. Yes, it must be.
Go right?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't know what to buy. And so I'm calling the girls. I'm looking at requirements. I'm doing all this stuff. The website's completely down.
Yes. Did you know the website's been down since
the whole
Friday?
time? Maybe I shouldn't get us hit. Maybe. There we go. I yielded. Let's go.
Yeah, the editors were amazing. I told Mia that she's going to be a famous Hollywood film editor because that's kind of her goal. She's going to film school. She's going to be a senior at the governor's school next year, so she'll be applying to film school. And I said, when you're a famous film editor, I get to say you edited a film at my kitchen table.
It is 6:25 and we're about to drop off. We do have to end this.
Theater.
I just want to say thank you to just everybody, this incredible, and
more later.
Everybody please be at the viewing, and please 100% at one of them so that we can, the awards or the viewing, so we can get a team shirt. I really want to do it, and we're extending this, so stay on board, stay tuned. I've got all your emails. We're going to get it going. We've got at least 30 minutes to an hour film going for the LA, and then we're going to take this on next year as well.
That's right. Stay tuned.